The Buckeyes will be spending their new year in New Orleans.
What you can do to reduce the stress of finals week.
The dead cannot cry out for justice. It is a duty of the living to do so for them.
And Columbus protesters hit the streets again.
All that and more right here on Buckeye News Now.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Rithika Shah.
And I'm Ariana Bernard. You're watching Buckeye News Now.
Today, we begin our show with some breaking news. According to a Columbus police report, Ohio State redshirt freshman quarterback JT Barrett was involved in a domestic dispute with his ex-girlfriend Alexandria Barrett Clark late Tuesday night. The dispute occurred at Barrett's apartment, and while both Barrett and his ex-girlfriend told police they are victims of assault, neither is pressing charges. Barrett said that his ex-girlfriend ran at him and pushed him, while Barrett Clark told police that her ex-boyfriend choked her and threw her across the room. The Lantern obtained the 911 calls made to Columbus police. First, you'll hear JT Barrett's call, followed by Alexandria Barrett Clark's.
Hello. 911, what's your emergency?
This is JT Barrett, and I just have my ex-girlfriend in my house, and I would like her to leave.
Okay, where are you?
40, Columbus, Ohio. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is there an apartment number?
That's...
Okay.
It's on like a street, it's in a little alley.
Okay. And has anyone been drinking or doing other drugs?
No, ma'am.
All right. We'll be out there then. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Bye.
911, where's your emergency?
I have a domestic violence account.
Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, where are you at? Okay. And what's going on there?
My ex choked me and flung me across the room, and I'm pregnant.
Okay. Do you need a medic or anything?
No.
Okay. You said he choked you?
Huh?
You said he choked you?
Yes, and flung me across the room and put his elbow all in my throat and stuff.
Okay. And you don't need a medic?
No.
Okay, what's his name?
JT Barrett.
What's he look like? Is he black, white, or Hispanic?
Black.
Okay. What's he wearing?
Black shorts, a black Ohio State T-shirt, and he broke his ankle, so he has a cast.
Okay. Okay. Does he have any weapons?
No. There's broken glass in the room, though.
Okay. All right. We'll get officers out, okay?
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Bye.
All right, bye.
The only witness, redshirt senior Ohio State offensive lineman Darryl Baldwin, said he heard the dispute but did not see any physical altercation. Neither Barrett nor Barrett Clark have responded to requests for comment. In other news, the controversial Midnight Ramp marching band tradition, which was part of former Ohio State marching band director Jonathan Waters' termination, is making headlines yet again. An NBC4 report that aired Tuesday night released email correspondence between the Ohio State Marching Band leadership, University Police, and the Office of Student Judicial Affairs. It was after a 2009 alcohol-related incident at the controversial tradition which prompted police involvement that the three departments met to discuss the tradition's longevity. The documents also show that the band was given a key by stadium officials, granting them field access to Ohio Stadium. An Ohio State police captain also acknowledged that as a former Night Watch officer, he was somewhat familiar with some of the band's traditions. A then 27-year veteran of Ohio State Police also responded to the scene and confirmed his knowledge of the Midnight Ramp tradition. Through the report posted on NBC4's website, it was made clear that current interim marching band director Russell Mickelson and School of Music director Richard Blotty were aware of the marching band's Midnight Ramp. In fact, Professor Blotty recommended an Ohio State Police presence at the Midnight Ramp starting in 2010. Lantern TV has reached out to the university for comment, as well as Mickelson, Blotty, and Waters, as well as his attorney, with no immediate response in return. Stay tuned to us for more coverage as you have this semester on this developing story. Now, back to our regular programming.
The football team needed a triumphant win in the Big Ten Championship if they wanted a chance to be named as one of the 4 teams for the first ever college football playoffs. It seems the Buckeyes' 59-0 shutout of the Wisconsin Badgers was good enough for the playoff selection committee as the Buckeyes earned that coveted number 4 spot, putting them in the Sugar Bowl Classic against the number 1 Alabama Crimson Tide.
We're a building program. They're an established program, and our players, we have to be on point to beat this team. I mean, I know exactly. People said, I know exactly what I'm going to see when I flip on the film.
I think it's, it's awesome. Especially just again going back, just being in the top 4. It's the first time it's ever happened in college football history. So we are in. We made history just by making the top 4.
Yeah.
This game is going to be exciting. It's going to be hard fought with 2 great coaches going head to head and 2 great teams going head to head.
The Buckeyes and Tide will kick off in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans on January 1st at 8:30 p.m. If the Bucs can manage to upset Alabama, they'll move on to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas to take on the winner of Florida State and Oregon on January 12th in the national championship game.
After the Monday announcement saying the Buckeyes would be going to New Orleans for the first ever college football playoffs, some students just couldn't contain their excitement. Lantern Assistant Sports Editor James Grega and Lantern Copy Chief Grant Miller talked to students about how they reacted the moment they heard the news.
The Ohio State Buckeyes defeated the Wisconsin Badgers 59-0 on Saturday in the 2014 Big Ten title game. The win propelled the Buckeyes into the first ever college football playoff. Following the win against Wisconsin, the Ohio State football team took to the locker room to celebrate its first Big Ten championship in 5 years. But they weren't the only ones who were excited. Back on campus, students like Jared Dalton couldn't contain their excitement after finding out the team would be heading to New Orleans.
I went up to my room because I wanted to be away from my roommates just in case it didn't go our way.
It didn't go your way? Why didn't you want to be around your roommates just in case?
Because I didn't want to break any stuff around them.
Jared wasn't the only one who got excited when he heard the announcement.
So I live with 7 other guys up on 12th, and we actually woke up right around the announcement time, and we were all kind of sitting there, and we actually locked arms and kind of got really ready to hear the announcement, and when we heard it, we all went nuts.
His roommate, Connor Gorman, said part of the reason he believes the Buckeyes deserve a spot in the top 4 is because of Cardale Jones, who took home the MVP honors after his performance against the Badgers.
We had our 3rd string quarterback start against number 2 defense in the country. His first time starting, we put up 59 points, and we also shut him out, which is just saying a lot about our program.
And for some Buckeyes, it's possible the excitement isn't over.
I know we've gotten a lot of, crap for not playing like the best teams, but I'm really excited to see us play Alabama, who's considered probably the best program in the last 5 years.
The Ohio State Buckeyes are scheduled to take on the Alabama Crimson Tide January 1st at 8:30 in New Orleans. For Lantern TV, I'm James Grega.
Protesters took to the Columbus streets yet again Monday night, marching from the Oval to Goodale Park and finally to Columbus Police Headquarters in protest of the recent deaths of Michael Brown and Eric Garner. Lantern TV reporter Jan Schreiber was there for the whole march, where he talked with both protesters and police.
Mama, mama, tell me why. Mama, mama, tell me why. So many children gotta die.
The recent protests come after the decisions of 2 grand juries not to indict white police officers for the deaths of black men in Ferguson, Missouri and New York City.
The dead cannot cry out for justice. It is a duty of the living to do so for them.
Protesters demanded the end of police killings and held a 4-minute 30-second silence in front of Hale Hall.
Yvette Smith. This was our solidarity march for Ferguson.
No justice, no peace.
A letter delivered to the police department called for an independent civilian review board, demilitarization of the police, community-based patrolling in Columbus, and supervised training of the police force.
We were pleased with the fact that it was a peaceful protest, and we work with a lot of different groups that want to get their message across. There were no arrests tonight.
During the march on High Street, police respectfully followed the crowd on bicycles and in cars, clearing road traffic ahead of the group. Police said they were disappointed that the protests took to the street, since organizers told the officers that the march will remain on the sidewalk.
So we had to pull additional resources that we did not anticipate from across the city to come and assist with the safety of not only the protesters, but the motoring public during rush hour. We want to work better with them in the future if they plan to have another march.
Police said they wanted their resources to be allocated ahead of time, while protest leaders vote to continue their actions.
I think that it's going to take years to unravel the dirty mess that we made, but I do believe it's possible, but we have to continue in the struggle.
Jan Schreiber, The Lantern TV.
Coming up, stress-busting activities during finals week.
Stay with us. As the fall semester comes to an end, finals are just beginning. And in an effort to reduce student stress, the university is offering special programs throughout the week, as well as giving students tips to remain stress-free.
A lot of different types of programs ranging from recreational sports, which at RPAC has a lot of group fitness activities, things that you can do just to get a break from studying, get a little bit of motion involved, clear your head a little bit, all the way to student life counseling and consultation service, which has some walk-in clinics both Thursday and Friday to deal with stress, so you can discuss and talk with others and hear some tips on how to deal with stress.
Well, we're giving you one less thing to stress out about this exam week.
Lantern TV meteorologist John Bangoff has your finals week forecast. John?
Rithika and Ariana, finals week shaping up to be pretty calm here on campus for your reading day today. High of 37 degrees for the afternoon. Cloudy skies with winds out of the northwest at about 15 miles an hour, going to make it feel quite a bit chillier. So definitely grab the jacket, grab the scarf, grab the gloves or hat as you're heading over to the library to study today. Heading into your Thursday, start out pretty chilly at 24 degrees up to 37 degrees by the afternoon. Mostly sunny skies. It is going to be much nicer tomorrow, so grab the sunglasses as you're heading out and about. Friday, much of the same, 27 degrees to start up to 40 degrees. By the afternoon, seasonable winds out of the west about 10 miles an hour. Mostly sunny skies once again for Friday, so it looks to be a pretty nice end to your week. Weekend, 30 degrees to start Saturday, 43 by afternoon, seasonable. A few more clouds as we head into the weekend, but all in all, still going to be pretty nice. And then for your day on Sunday, 33 degrees to start, up to 47 degrees by the afternoon, the warmest day of our 7-day forecast. Take a break from studying, go out and throw the football or the frisbee, get out there and enjoy it. Heading into the rest of your finals week for Monday, partly sunny skies. It will be mild, 36 degrees in the morning, up to 48 by the afternoon. Tuesday, we get a cold front that comes through, bringing plenty of showers, 36 degrees to start, up to 45 by the afternoon. And then check this out, on Wednesday, we cool down significantly, only getting up to 37, mostly cloudy skies. It will be a pretty dreary day, but not a whole lot of travel concerns as you're heading home. Have a great finals week. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We'll see you back here next semester. I'm meteorologist John Banghoff. Back to you guys in the studio.
That's all we have for you this semester on Buckeye News Now.
Remember to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Thanks for sticking with us this semester. We'll see you all next year.